Hello, everybody, and welcome to Late Night Football. Welcome to another match reaction show for today. Yes, I am back. Thank you to Kanaya, of course, for doing the Chelsea Crystal Palace match reaction show. If you haven't seen it, do watch it. It's a wonderful watch and some nice points made there as well. So do check that out. Also, remember to like our page on Facebook and also subscribe to the channel on YouTube if you're watching this. Support the channel as well. It's finished. Real Madrid 3, Sevilla 2. We'll go the other way. Sevilla 2, Real Madrid 3. I mean, it's a fantastic game. Game of two halves. That's what we call football, right? Often we say it's a game of two halves. This is definitely a game of two halves. I mean, Sevilla were all over Madrid for that first 45 minutes or 40 minutes, actually. They really looked good. Got the 2 goals. A lot of bad defending, actually, from Madrid as well. I mean, the free kick that Rakitic took, it was a very bad wall. They left that space open, so it goes in. And of course, the Militao looked pretty, Lamela kind of just went through the whole defense in a way, and nobody really could tackle him. And he gets that second goal. And at 2-0, you just thought maybe the midweek game they had to play 120 minutes, grueling, action against Chelsea. Sevilla a bit fresher. They're looking a little bit leggy, and the 2-0 Sevilla 2-0 up. They should see this one out. They should win it. But then Madrid, you just can't count them out. You just can't count them out, and they come back so strongly. Rodrygo, I think Rodrygo is now turning into a genuine big game player. I think he scored a goal against Chelsea as well. Now he scored here as well, got an assist as well towards the end. I think finally, I think that they're seeing the player that I think they thought they were getting a while ago. So that's wonderful to see Rodrygo doing so well. And he got that opening, he got that first goal, 48 minutes in, they get the goal. Now they've got something to fight back for. And then the moment of controversy when Vinicius scores, and you think it's a goal, and then it's given as a handball. It was not handball. According to me, and I'm not a Madrid fan, but according to me, it wasn't a handball. You can't give that as a handball because, I mean, it depends on angles. And I think from certain angles, when you look at it, yes, it looks like it's hit, this part. And then other angles, it looks like it's here. But I just, again, I always look at the eye test. I do not try. I try, and that's why, VAR for me, the one big issue with slow motion, replays is that if you look at it enough, you will find something that will justify your argument. So you've always got to look at it, in real time, and you've got to look at it from the eye. Like, it's always about the eye test, as I say. Just look, if it looks something to you, then that's what it is. If it looks offside, it's offside. You don't need those lines. You don't need those kind of things. Yes, in certain cases you do need it, but in most cases, if it looks offside, it's offside. If it looks onside, it's onside. If it looks like it's a foul, it's a foul. If it doesn't look like that, it isn't. And in this case, if it looks like a handball, give it. If it's not, it's not. And I thought it was not. And that's what I could imagine the headlines being Madrid robbed and this and that. If it stayed 2-1, it probably would have been. But I mean, Madrid just kept coming and coming and coming, and then Nacho gets a goal. Right, first touch as he comes on as a sub, first touch as a sub, it's a goal. I thought that change made sense as well, because as much as it looked like a defensive change, it allowed Ancelotti to play Carvajal as a right back. And I think that's where he was comfortable. That's where he looked, obviously that's his natural position. So he gets a cross and he makes that cross. If he's playing at left back, he doesn't make that cross, because obviously he's going to have to check back on his right foot and try to do it. He loses that. So to me, that of course was a good substitution, a good tactical change as well. And he gets that. Nacho gets that goal. A little bit bad defending, a little bit bad goalkeeping, because I think there was enough players that somebody could have gambled and tried to block it or something. But I mean, at that point, I think Sevilla were just shell-shocked. I think they were just like, I just believe they were thinking somehow we've got to hold out till the 90th minute. We're not going to win this game. We're not going to score any more goals. We just got to hold out. We just got to hold out, and you can't do that. You can't do that in a big game like this. And yeah, Nacho gets it, and then of course at the end there, Benzema. I mean, it's always Benzema, isn't it? These days, it's always Benzema. He comes up with the goal, comes up with the winner. Again, Rodrygo with the assist. Fantastic finish. Again, poor defending from Sevilla. I mean, you've got two defenders. Then they're close by. They both are trying to cover the angle. You don't need to do that. Sometimes you just got to go for the striker. Sometimes you got to try and get a block. So you've got to be brave in these situations. I don't think they were that. And Benzema scores. That's at the end there was a shout for a foul. Could have been given. I think it's one of those, if the referee had given it as a foul, I think we would have probably told stick with it. But I think when he said no, it's not a foul, then it's not a foul kind of thing. But I think it balances out. Madrid were denied a goal, and then this one kind of maybe a half chance shout. That's what it was. I thought there was some good play. I think I thought obviously Rodrygo was excellent. I thought Vinicius was excellent in the second half. I said this about Camavinga. I said he needs to play more. And then he had to come up at halftime. I know it was a bit unfortunate because he was on a yellow card, and you're trying to chase a game. You don't want to play like that. When you're trying to chase the game, you don't want any of your midfielders to be on yellow cards. And so he had to be taken off. And I understand that, but I thought Kroos did well when he came on. Again, Benzema is Benzema. He keeps getting goals, keeps popping up with the goals. What is interesting though is what this means, I think, on two fronts. First, the La Liga title race. I think that's over now. I think this was probably Madrid's hardest game that they were going to play. That was remaining for them to play, and I think they've come through that. Obviously, it's Sevilla second in the table, so technically playing away from home against their number two team in the league, so obviously the hardest one for the number one. So I think they've come through that now. I don't see them dropping. I mean, the thing is, if Barca win the game in hand, they have 9 points away. So they will need to drop another 3 games at the very least. I don't see them doing that, particularly with the number that's left. I think they should now see it through. Famous last words, but I think they should see it through. So that should be there. But the bigger thing will be about the Champions League. And it's just with Madrid, you always feel like they've got comebacks in them, and it's all well, and that's what it is. They came back against Chelsea. They've now come back against Sevilla, against City. I just, for me, the key issue thing is, will City allow them to come back in a game if they go behind? And I just feel that this team again is very, they've got good, they've really not got, they've got to address that, because yes, it's good to have that mental strength to always come back. But I don't think City will allow them that kind of time. So that's something for them to consider. But I mean, that's for a later time. This is still a few weeks away, so we can kind of wait at that. For now, congratulations to Real Madrid and Real Madrid fans for a massive win, a win that probably seals La Liga for them. Congratulations to Sevilla, but I just saw Sevilla look shell-shocked. I think at the end you could see Lopetegui. He was like totally on his feet. He was on his sitting. I was thinking, what the hell have I just seen? What the hell has my team just done? What has happened there? So I think that there's something for Sevilla to think about. I think this was one of the best chances to get a La Liga title, maybe to push for it, and they've kind of not necessarily bottled it, because I don't think anybody expected them to be there, but they kind of let it slip. So they'll be disappointed with that. But nonetheless, it's finished, as I said. Sevilla 2, Real Madrid 3. Big win for Madrid in the La Liga title race. Big win for them as well for their confidence. And I mean, remember to subscribe to the channel on YouTube, or like it on Facebook. Please remember to like it, because for some reason we need likes rather than follows. So please do like the channel. Also remember to share this video if you enjoyed it, and share your comments and feedbacks. What did you think of the game? And what do you think of Madrid's regular comebacks? Is it sustainable? Is it something that they can keep doing? We'll be back in with more later on, but take care and see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.